Hello and welcome to the channel Beyond the Curve. Today I'll be solving question number 1 of the 2024 May June FP1 paper. So this is question number 1, part 1. It says the matrix A is defined by that, where K is a constant. Determine the value of K for which A is singular. So we need to know that if A is singular, it means the determinant of A is 0. So we find the determinant of A first. Let me just mark that's part A. Okay. So we find a determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix by the equation AD minus BC. So A is 3K and D is 6, minus B is 4K minus 1 times C is 2. 6 into 3K is 18K, minus 2 into 4K is 8K, minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2, 18K minus 8K, 10K plus 2. And now we have to equate this to 0. Subtract 2 from both sides. Divide both sides by 10. Which simplifies to minus 1 over 5. And that's our answer to part 1, part A. Let's move on to part B. It says, given that A is non-singular, determine A inverse in terms of K, giving your answer in simplest form. So now that they're saying it's non-singular, we can now not equate the determinant A to 0. So we have to know that if we are to find A inverse, this will be our equation. 1 over determinant of A into a certain matrix that we obtain by switching the elements A and D and multiplying by a minus 1 to the elements B and C. So let's switch A and D. So 6 comes here and 3K comes here. And when we multiply 4K minus 1 by minus 1, that's 1 minus 4K, and this becomes minus 2. We have already found the determinant of A in part A, which is 10K plus 2. So we say 1 over 10K plus 2 times 6, 1 minus 4K, minus 2, and 3K. You can leave it as it is, or you can also simplify further by dividing each of these elements by the determinant of A. Alright, now let's move on to part 2. Part 2 says the matrix B is defined by B equals P0, 0, Q, where P and Q are integers. State the value of P and the value of Q when B represents. Part A, an enlargement about the origin with scale factor minus 2. So we have to know the normal representation, the original way of representing a matrix for an enlargement, which is of the form A00B. So this A and B represent the scale factor. So in this case, our scale factor is -2. So therefore, our answer is going to be -2, 0, 0, -2, which means the value of P is -2. The value of Q is going to be -2 as well. Part B, a reflection in the y-axis. The representation of the matrix, or the matrix that represents the reflection in the y-axis, is usually -1, 0, 0, 1. This is something that we have to already know. So we can figure this out by drawing our axis, the y-axis and the x-axis. The primary coordinates 1, 0 and 0, 1. So after the reflection in the y-axis, if we visually have to represent this, the 1, 0 is going to reflect onto the other side, to the negative x-axis, which will become -1, 0. But 0, 1 is going to stay as it is, since it's on the y-axis and the reflection is in the y-axis. So this will be 0, 1 itself. So the matrix is essentially the coordinates of the reflected, is the coordinates after the reflection. So first we write -1, 0, and then we write 0, 1. First column, second column. So if I have to be more specific, this is, if this is point A and if this is point B, this is going to be point A dash and this is point B dash. This represents A dash, B dash. So therefore, P value is going to be, let me just check that again, P up there and Q down. So P is going to be -1, Q is going to be 1. And that's the end of question number 1. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.